Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to be discussing this week's topic regarding the connection between leadership, business methods, and Aristotle's ethical perspectives. As I reflect back on the materials from this week becomes more clear how important it is to really developing a better, well-rounded perspective of ethical leadership and business practices. We learned that the idea of leadership is something that is constantly evolving, and Aristotle's insights were able to paint a more clear picture for us and help develop this understanding of how leadership operates in our world. According to Aristotle's views of leadership, there are certain traits that are rooted within our human nature. So, to touch on these traits here, he specifies the inclination to imitate, recognizing that from childhood, there are tendencies to copy and interpret behavior and actions from those around us. Second, we have the desire for knowledge, believing that we have this natural tendency to be curious and have a drive towards acquiring information and knowledge. Lastly, we can touch here on political and social nature. Aristotle famously stated that we are political animals known as social beings, meaning we are likely to naturally gravitate towards social groups and communities within societies. I'm going to go ahead and touch on leadership as a historically contingent phenomenon. This is another important aspect to elaborate on within the realm of leadership. Leadership is not something that is confined to a specific era. It is actually a concept that can be interpreted as more timeless. As specified in our textbook, Thinking Differently About Leadership by Wilson, it states, if instead we treat leadership as something that is contingently constructed and seek to understand its construction, we are better placed to question the received wisdom of our own time. This being said, leadership is something that evolves over time in response to shifts in societal values, contexts, and experiences. This all contributes to the characteristics of leadership, which is not something that is static. It is constantly adjusting along with the times. Next, we can go ahead and touch on the three impactful influences of leadership, one being intellectual influence, the knowledge and wisdom that can potentially guide leaders as well as the followers towards a more productive and ethical outcome. Next, we have moral influence, which is the ethical and considerate behaviors in leadership, maintaining respectful workplace culture. And then the importance of emotional influence as well, which is important towards building trust, establishing genuine and meaningful connections with those that we communicate with. And then this brings me to our last slide here, application to the real world, where I'm going to leave you with some questions here to reflect on. So we have, what are the most challenging aspects of balancing three influences in leadership, the three important aspects that I talked about previously? How can we address these challenges? And then next, in what ways can we understand the inherent and learned aspects of leadership and how they can impact our future careers? And with that being said, I leave you to it. I appreciate your time today and your participation with this, and I really look forward to reading everyone's thoughts and experiences regarding the leadership realm. I leave you with good luck and happy studying. Thank you.